Discussion on echocardiographic assessment of patient prosthesis mismatch. Patient prosthesis mismatch is present when the effective prosthetic valve area is less than that of the normal human valve. The reduction in valve area is usually mild to moderate and may not be of immediate clinical significance. Occasionally, it can be severe and patients may be hemodynamically and symptomatically worse after valve replacement. Please subscribe to this channel for future updates. Click on the subscribe button. Press the bell icon after that for all updates. This typically occurs after aortic valve replacement for aortic stenosis, as the aortic annulus is not dilated and permits insertion of only a smaller prosthetic valve compared to that in aortic regurgitation. Similar situation can be there after mitral valve replacement for mitral stenosis. Patient prosthesis mismatch is an important cause of increased transvalvular gradient detected by Doppler echocardiography. Effective orifice area of an aortic prosthetic valve may be too small in relation to patient's body surface area and can result in abnormally high gradients. Indexing of calculated valve area with respect to body surface area is usually done to assess patient prosthesis mismatch. Indexed effective orifice area of an aortic prosthetic valve should be more than 0.85 square centimeter per meter squared to avoid significant gradient at rest and exercise. This corresponds to the concept that in moderate stenosis of native aortic valve, the indexed effective orifice area is less than 0.9 square centimeter per meter squared. An indexed effective orifice area less than or equal to 0.6 square centimeter per meter squared will correspond to severe stenosis and requires reoperation. Effective orifice area is usually calculated using continuity equation and involves two-dimensional and Doppler echocardiography. Effective prosthetic orifice area is equal to cross-sectional area of the left ventricular outflow tract into velocity time integral of the left ventricular outflow divided by velocity time integral of aortic jet. The cross-sectional area of left ventricular outflow tract can be calculated from the diameter measured by two-dimensional echocardiography or the documented diameter of the sewing ring of prosthetic valve. A simplified method for calculation of effective orifice area is cross-sectional area of left ventricular outflow tract into peak velocity of left ventricular outflow divided by peak velocity of aortic jet. In case of mitral valve replacement, an indexed effective orifice area less than 1.2 square centimeter per meter squared is considered as patient prosthesis mismatch. Mitral patient prosthesis mismatch has been classified as moderate if indexed effective orifice is more than 0.9 and less than or equal to 1.2 square centimeter per meter squared, and severe if less than or equal to 0.9 square centimeter per meter squared. Buccal tracking echocardiography has been used to assess patients with severe patient prosthesis mismatch. They defined severe patient prosthesis mismatch after aortic valve replacement as indexed effective orifice area of 0.65 square centimeter per meter squared or less. They found that global longitudinal strain and global circumferential strain was significantly decreased in the 54 patients with severe patient prosthesis mismatch, suggesting subclinical left ventricular dysfunction. These patients had preserved left ventricular ejection fraction. Three-dimensional and transesophageal echocardiography can be used to get better measurements of the left ventricular outflow tract diameter compared to transthoracic echocardiography. Outer margin of the stent or cage of the prosthetic valve should be measured. While assessing transprosthetic velocity by continuous wave Doppler, multiple windows including apical and right parasternal views should be used. For measurement of left ventricular outflow velocity, pulse wave Doppler sample should be placed immediately below the apical border of the stent with no valve opening or closing clicks visible. First set of journal references on patient prosthesis mismatch are here. Second set of journal references on echocardiographic assessment of patient prosthesis mismatch are here. These are the third set of references. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for future updates and click on the bell icon for all updates. Thank you.